the question that we've been asked is, does uLaw integrate with Outlook? The answer is absolutely yes. So go to Settings, under Matter, there's Email Service Integration. Choose G Suite, which is basically Google Chrome integration, and put the email password. So in here, I put a password. This password, you need to now open into your browser under your docket launcher, the Chrome extension, and then you can put it as a username and a secret key. Once you've done that, and then hit the close button, you basically are now set up. So I'm now set up, and let's show you how the Outlook integration is actually going to work. So for that, what I did was I created a matter called Silly Bishop. His email is info@superfluidsoftware.com. I also create another client here called Philly Bishop. Okay, and I'll create another matter for him as well. And Philly Bishop, we will basically give him another email, which is basically support@superfluidsoftware.com, and we'll see how the two will work together. So for Philly Bishop, I'm going to have like a family matter, right? I can say Philly versus Silly, and now Philly's email is going to be support. So Billy's was info, and Philly is now support. So let me now edit it here, and I'll say support@superfluidsoftware.com. Okay, now what we can now do is use these emails in our Outlook, and if we receive emails from them, we can basically dock it right into the matter. So let me go ahead and see, for example, in this case, the email was from info to support. So in this case, let's say your email is info, and you send an email to support, and you want to dock it into Philly's matter that you actually, sent this email to him. You could just hit the send button, and when you do the send button, what uLaw will do is, if you go into the docket, it will now fill that support. Now you can search for it, and when you search for it, you should find the Philly Bishop's matter here. So as you see here, Philly Bishop's matter is right here, and you can say email responded, this is my test, or you can actually say what the email was, like this email is about whatever the conversation about the family matter, right? And you can see how many, let's say 12, and right inside Outlook now you can hit the docket button. If you do that, what uLaw will do is it will take this from Outlook and transfer it into it as a docket for invoice. So if I now go into Philly Bishop's matter, right, you will see now exactly what you did in Outlook has now made its way right here. Now the reverse, the other thing is also possible. Like for example, let's say you actually sent an email, right? Like in this case, you sent an email to info. You can just say, hey, you received an email from info. You can say, I actually read this email, right? And in that case, you will now see what uLaw will do is opposite. It'll actually fill info. Now, info email in uLaw actually belongs to Billy. And then I do a search. Now you will see Silly Bishop's matter actually pop up rather than Philly. Look here, the immigration matter popped up, and here you can actually now, let's dock it 18 minutes right from Outlook. You could do that, and now once you've completed the docket, you can go back to uLaw and you can find Silly Bishop's matter, and you should now see that that docket has actually made its way, which is 18 minutes email correspondence. So whenever in Outlook you perform a read of an email, or you actually send an email, you can use these two buttons that we have with our Chrome extension that you can actually do this. Now, how do you get this extension? You basically you need to go to your extensions, your Chrome extensions, and download it, right? So you can actually search into your Chrome extensions, search for uLaw Toolbox, and you can download it. So you can actually Google and say Chrome Web Store, and you can actually search for uLaw, and you'll find our toolbox here, right? It's a certified toolbox, and then you go there, you will see we explain how to do it and how to install it. You can, in this case it's asking me to remove it because I've already installed it, and once you've installed it, you can actually pin it, right? So that's where you go to manage instruction, and you can actually turn it on, right? Like you can get more details here, right? Like what we are doing and stuff like that. Like we basically support Outlook and Google from the same extension. So whether you're in your Gmail or in your Outlook, you will actually now get access to our buttons that we have, and you can dock it straight from there.